Hello everybody, welcome back. I am EonShiKeno.
And I'm TimeLord.
We got a game here to cast for you on Shikuros Plateau between H&R Pride. He's our red Protoss player, and his opponent is Root Destiny, the blue Zerg player. Now, H&R, actually I should say, this is a match from MLG. And H&R Pride is, as far as I know, he's a Canadian player. As far as his Team Liquid profile says, his quote is, "Where did all the socks go?"
That is a good quote. Where did they go?
Where did all the socks go? So, and his opponent?
Yeah, we have Root Destiny. Well, he used to be Root, and Root actually was acquired by Complexity Gaming.
Yes.
And yeah, the people from Root was Cats, Druby, Minigun, Dodoro, and of course Destiny. But Root didn't take. Complexity didn't gain Kiwi and Slush, Kiwi, Kaki, and Slush. So that's a big deal. But Complexity is still strong, getting Cats, Druby, Minigun, Dodoro, and Destiny, and they still have Cruncher in them. So Complexity is looking like a tough clan now with their additions.
Yeah, there've actually been quite a few clan mergers, over the past couple days. We just had, 4K merge with 11 Gaming.
Yeah, 4K. Yeah, and 4K was huge in Warcraft 3.
Yeah, they had
like
legend.
The all-star team. Yeah.
Yeah. It was
so
like
that's pretty neat stuff that they're coming into Starcraft 2.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Olympic basketball team for the USA team during the 90s when Jordan was on it. It just wasn't fair.
Team.
The dream team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the dream team for Warcraft 3. That was always what you were looking at here, but yeah, and also the other team that we had a merger with was All for One Gaming. They merged with
it's Gosu Esports.
Yeah, it's Gosu Esports. So yeah, a lot of teams merging up and just conglomerizing, if that's a word.
Yeah, now it is.
It's an awesome word if I just made it up. But let's get into this game. We have H&R Pride going for a Nexus first into a Forge build.
Yeah, H&R did scout that he was going a later pool or a later expansion, and he still opted to go that Nexus first. So
yeah, with the map like this and such a small entrance, even if they go for an early pool, you can just throw up extra gateways and just keep walling yourself in until your one photon cannon finishes. It's a little bit annoying, but I mean it's easily stopped. But we definitely have the expansion for Pride getting up sooner than Destiny, so Destiny's gonna have to drone pump to regain this economic advantage.
Yeah, it looks like Destiny just got that quicker pull so he can get a quicker queen, because I don't see any lings out quite yet. They're coming out right now, but as soon as that pool was done, he never made any lings, so he just wanted to get that queen out so he can get droned up a lot quicker, I guess.
And Pride's going to get in there and do some scouting, run around here with that probe and look for Roach War, and that's about all you can see this far, or see gas, and he's not going to see either of that, so he should just expect, some general drone pumpage. He sees an extra queen popping out there, and that probe is going to die. And it looks like we're going to have a queen transfer down here to the expansion for Destiny. And over here in Pride's side, he's going to finish that wall off with the Cybernetics core, and that is a complete wall off, so the only thing you can do once you get a full wall off is kill your way out. So more than likely, he's probably going to kill that Forge or kill that Cybernetics core, or kill the Gateway. Depending on the Protoss player, they can kill anything. Just each Protoss player seems to have their preference of which building they like to kill for their entrance whenever they want to break out.
Yeah, we have seen this build from Pride used by MC. Now, MC usually likes to go a Stargate right after he gets that Cybernetics core. Let's see if Pride likes to do that, because that was really effective versus high-end people, Moon and Idra. So we'll see what Pride does. Put down a Stargate. So wow. So these guys are doing the same strats at the same time in MLG.
MC stealing some builds from H&R Pride, or is it the other way around?
Yeah.
I don't know if I really like the position of that Stargate. It's kind of like right there where an Overlord would be.
Yeah, and an Overlord was there, and he saw it.
He saw it.
So, yeah, as soon as you put down that Stargate, wow, 2 Stargates now.
So, this is similar, not really similar, but it reminds me of that Tyler game versus Slush, where he opened 2 gateway and then into mass Phoenixes. But yeah, doing a 2 Stargate, so I'm expecting Phoenix play from here. But I really don't understand that Stargate placement. It couldn't be more obvious. I mean, the only place where it'd be less obvious is if he pulled it like in his opponent's base. He's like, hey, check this out. Check out my Stargate. So, yep, we're going to have Phoenixes coming out, Evolution Chambers up, and even getting that +1 air attack upgrade for those Phoenix. And Destiny, he should be setting up his third here pretty soon, I'm kind of expecting to. I mean, he's not going to have Void Rays out, and that's really what you're going to need to stop a third. But Destiny, not throwing down a third yet, just getting a ton of upgrades. He's actually getting +1 melee attack and +1 armor upgrade right now and teching up to Hatchery.
Yeah, and since Destiny saw that, Stargate, he had tons of time to react to that. So he already has 4 crawlers going up at his main and his natural. So he's going to be really ready to defend off those Phoenixes easily.
Yeah, he's got also 3 creep teamers pushing out. He's got a really nice creep spread in his base, so the queen will be able to jump back and forth. Looks like he's throwing up 1 spore crawler at each base, just for a little bit of protection. Has a lot of Zerglings coming out, and he's basically just going pure Ling at this point. And those upgrades, all 3 are going to finish at about the same time. Metabolic boost, +1 armor, +1 attack. So he may go for a big bust here. Maybe not a bust, but a big attack at the front. Who knows? We'll see. I don't really watch much of Destiny's stream, so I'm not really familiar with his builds as much, but I think he's going to stick on 2 bases here because, I mean, he's had so much opportunity to throw up a third this whole time. Kind of wondering why he just hadn't thrown up a third.
What he does like to do, as you can see, his lair just finished, and he's getting out an infestation pit, and he's getting that burrow. So what I've seen Destiny stream a lot, and he loves to go massive infestors, and I mean massive, like 12, 15 infestors at a time. So I'm probably expecting that's what we'll see.
And we have Pride up in the base, gonna start Graviton beaming up some drones, killing some overlords, get a couple kills there, and even with 2 spore crawlers and a queen there, he did quite a bit of damage on those Phoenixes, but didn't actually manage to kill any of them. Those things are just pretty fast.
Yeah, when you can shoot while you're just moving around, they can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, definitely. I remember back in the day, you remember Phoenixes before they got patched?
Yeah, yes.
That was quite funny.
That was, they had to stand and shoot. They were not very effective.
Yeah, one of the worst units in the game, pre-patch. So you have Pride flying around, just looking for overlords, doing some overlord hunting. I guess it's that time of the season. He's got his hunting license. He took all the classes.
And, yeah, go look at what Pride's building at his Nexus. What is that?
He's making a mothership.
Whoa, he's still off those 2 Stargates, and now he's going to pump out some Void Race 2 with the freaking mothership. Wow.
Yeah, this is going...
That's a quick mothership.
Last time I checked, Zerglings don't count as motherships or Void Rays or Phoenixes, but... I mean, we've seen before Zerg players who go Mass Roach versus Air and end up winning.
Yes, we have seen that.
So, we'll see how this battle turns out. And both players sticking to 2 bases. They're like, you know what? Two's a good number. I'm going to stick with it. And nobody has joined, set up for a third. Oh, Fungal on top of all those Phoenixes, on top of all those Infestors, and those guys. I don't think they're going to get home.
Talk about... Wow, Infestors. That's the power Infestors right there.
Oh my gosh, there's the last one. Does he have enough energy? Well, that looks like that one is actually going to get home. Yep, one's going to sneak on out of there. And
that's crazy.
Pride is going to have to write a bunch of letters. After he lost all those Phoenixes, he's going to have to write some letters to those family members. Those Phoenixes. It's like they died on a brave mission. They were into the heart of the swarm. Doing, some scouting mission. Actually, they just... died like punks to some infestors with some fungal. Sad way to go.
Yeah. It looks like Pride, what he's doing, instead of making more Phoenixes, he's just opted for more Void Rays. He already has 4 out, making 6. And what I see is he has 5, 6, making a lot more gateways. So he's going to pump out a lot of ground forces too. And he might do a recall because look at that mothership.
Yeah, it's building
where
up.
That's going at.
It's building. Oh, yeah, it is. It's kind of floating around. Let's look at that rally point. Yeah. And we have the Zergling there blocking the third. At the same time, we have Destiny taking a third and a fourth at the same time. So it looks like we're going to have, I think you're right, a big recall. And is he going to scout that out? Where is that Zergling? Does he see it? Oh, he sees it.
Yeah, he actually already flew over that burrowed Zergling, so he saw that mothership a long time ago.
So yeah, he's even repositioning. Looks like look, Pride is his sneaky strategy. He would have thought the mothership, not the sneakiest of units, you know.
Right. Well,
even though it has
still do a lot of damage.
Yeah, even though it has cloaking field, I mean, it's on its own a very obvious unit flying around. But yeah, Destiny's gonna be set up, you know, like a boss to defend this. Look at that, spore crawlers all set up, 5 of them, a ton of Zerglings. He's got 2 upgrades, and I mean, at this point, that mothership, what's he gonna do? I mean, just looking pretty right now.
Yeah, look at Pride's base. He's getting all those. Well, he was getting grouped up all in one little spot, but guess he's gonna ditch that recall.
I could see this going extremely badly for Pride. He has a lot of Void Rays and a couple Fungals. I mean, once again, could just slaughter that whole army. So we'll see what's gonna, you know, happen here. We'll see what type of attack HNR Pride's gonna go for. He doesn't have an observer with him, does he? No, he doesn't. So these creep tumors are going to hang out there. And Destiny has a lot of creep tumors, so he's going to see this entire movement rolling around. Got the 3rd for Destiny up and going. A lot of drones being over there. He's probably going to start saturating that 4th there pretty soon. Moving the Spore Crawlers once again. And the Spine Crawlers up here at the front of his base. Going to reset up the positioning. No, actually moving all those in the overload. Actually, Mothership's going to go back. Pride's going to go in for another attack. And there we go. A huge warp in up there at the top of the ramp. And Pride is right now in Destiny's base. And Destiny moved all those towers into the middle of the map, and it's just like the worst timing for that. And we're gonna have a huge fight here. Zerglings, Infestors all over the place. Fungal growth going down. Zealots up front, Stalkers behind, Void Rays up there at the top, and the Infestors may be enough to deal with this. Roaches coming in, and a lot of production. Hydras, Roaches, Zerglings on the way. It looks like more Hydras coming up, more Infestors. And does he have enough for a Vortex? No, he does not. He's just a little bit low. And a lot of Infested Swarm Eggs going down. Void Rays still alive. Does he have anything to detect that? Nothing. Wait. It looks like he's just hitting what he can hit with the Fungal at this point, right? Actually, no, he just kills the mothership, and now all the units are left alive, but they're really low on life here.
Wow, that's another. He had almost 9 Infestor with tons of Fungals. Luckily, he could have those Fungals so he can actually see that, like the cloaking, because he had no detection there.
Yeah, I mean,
so luckily those Fungals can detect cloak too.
Yeah,
because he would have been in big trouble.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't wait for just like a couple more seconds for the energy to finish for a Vortex, because if he could have Vortexed those Infestors at the beginning of that fight, that could have been a whole different game. I mean, when that mothership died, it had 92 energy. So a big counterattack here from Destiny, going to come up trying to take this 3rd up. There are Void Rays there. He's going to have no AA, and it looks like Destiny's going to change his mind. Not going to go up that ramp, not going to fight those Photon Cannons and fall back. Got some Overlords there now. Looks like he's going to maybe do some creep spreading. I don't know. He's done a pretty good job of creep spreading so far. Now transferring some drones down here to his 4th, setting up some gas. So Destiny's going to be set up for the long term. He's going to have more than enough bases set up. And at this point, Pride is just basically going to be fighting to hold this 3rd so that it can, you know, hold him on into the late game.
Yeah, I do got to say, after that battle, Destiny definitely came ahead, because he still has those 2 expansions. So he's on 4 bases, and, you know, Pride just now setting up his 3rd. So Destiny's has had an advantage for a long time.
Yeah, I think Pride's whole theory there was to go in, try and kill all the tech for the Zerg player, and then just kind of you know, kill the Zerg from the inside, take out the tech, and just slow push all the way through the rest of the bases. That was kind of his plan to go with, instead of, like, you know, picking off the expansions. But didn't really work out for him. Like you said, Destiny loves those Infestors, and that was you know, enough to change the tide of that fight.
Oh yeah, the Infestors, they're just so good. There's not much else to say. I mean, if you try to run away, Infestors, you know,
say no.
Yeah,
you're not going anywhere.
Come back here.
Oh, and you're dead. That's also what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've definitely seen a surge in Infestor usage since the patch, but looks like Destiny's going to go on the attack once again. A lot of Zerglings, a lot of Roaches, a lot of Hydra. No creep, though. And 2 more Infestors shown up there at the rear end of the fight. He does have Neural Parasite, so he may be Neural Parasiting some units on. Probably not. He probably can use Fungal Growth. Zealots up front. The Stalkers, big attack. Destiny wants to try and end it right here. There's so many Void Rays in the back, though. Look at all those Void Rays, but there are a lot of Hydra there, too. Fungal on top of all the Void Rays. Nice job with the Fungal. And there's so many Roaches left alive here. Oh, a Mothership again. 2nd Mothership making interest this game. Zealots coming in from the top, and it looks like Destiny's going to get fought back. Destiny's going to retreat after that. It was just too much. He just didn't have enough Infestors, I guess you could say, that fight.
Yeah, and he noticed that, and what do you see? He's pumping out 5 more infestors. You're right. He did not have enough to actually, neural parasite or fungal.
Oh, he's got some Hydra there that were on rally point. Very good. Good job there. He's pulling those back. Those guys are not going to die in vain. So the second mothership out. Would this be the step mothership?
Yeah. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one.
So some more expansions going up here for Destiny. He's just expanding, doing what Zergs do, getting all over the map. A lot of units coming out, a lot more drones being transferred, getting that +2 missile attack upgrade, making 2 more hatcheries, teching up to Hive. Wait, is he? Yeah, teching up to Hive. And he's looking pretty good right now. His macros are doing really well. We can check the economy. 70, actually, same for Harvesters, but Destiny just way more efficient with his Harvesters because they're spread over more patches, so being much more efficient with his Harvesters. And just in general.
If you look to the south, looks like Pride is going to try that mothership recall.
Oh no!
This time to his expansion.
He's going to do it again. Here he comes. Oh, there they are. It's like, hello. And H&R is going to try and go over this. Going to at least contain Destiny to, one less base. And, ooh, big attack here from Destiny. Going to go up to the 3rd and 4th of H&R. And H&R's got some, wow, he already has sentries up there ready to go. And at the same time, Pride is going to go over here and try and take out this, what is that, 3rd? Yeah, it looks like taking out this 3rd. And going to take out that base. He's still left this one here. This one is kind of hanging out there. That mothership's hanging out over there too. So he's going to take this base down really quick. Those Voiders, Pulse 1 attack upgrades, hasn't really finished anything over there. There are a lot of Spine Crawlers and Infestors here in the middle. I don't know if H&R's Pride's going to be able to push back that. And it looks like Destiny's finally going to be able to break up this ramp. He's out of sentries, and he's going to be able to push up here. And we have a good old-fashioned base race at this point. But those Infestors may be the game changer right here. Oh, so many Fungals. So many Fungals.
Yeah, those Infestors are just like you said, stop. You're not going anywhere. And wow, those Void Rays are just getting murdered from fungal growth. Wow.
Yeah, and the Spore Crawlers right there, the Hydras are right there, all the reinforcements just completely negating this fact. And then unfortunately the mothership shows up a little too late. And
you should neural parasite it.
he should neural parasite it. Maybe he will. Nope, doesn't have enough energy yet. There he goes. It's finally gonna fall. So, but I mean, we can look over the top. There we have a GG from Pride, and Destiny is gonna win this match. And that was a really nice counterattack from Destiny. He did a really good counterattack, took out that 3rd, and at the same time was positioned to stop those forces from just continuing through there.
Yeah, that was pretty cool play by Pride. You don't see mothership tactics very much, and he tried to showcase that, and it didn't work because Destiny got to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Once you scout that mothership, it's like, hey, surprise, but I still have 1 minute to get across the map.
Yeah, it would have been faster if he just ran across the map at that point, with his units instead of teleporting him up there. But he did fake leaving, and then Destiny pulled all of his towers to the middle of the map, and that's when he did the warp, the recall into Destiny's base. That was really smart. He waited for all the towers to move, then he went in for the recall, and that was a pretty close fight. But by then, Destiny just had too much time to build a lot of Infestors, and those just constant fungal growths with the, the increased DPS is just insane at this point, and especially in big clumps of units like that. Because whenever you recall your units, and they're just right there, they're just they're all gift wrapped for you. It's like fungal here, please. It's like a big arrow pointing to it.
Yeah, and every second that passed that mothership wasn't recalling, he had 9 Infestors out, and they just kept getting all that energy, so he can do 2-3 fungal growths at a time. Usually Infestors just last 1 fungal growth and die.
Yeah.
So he got 2-3 fungals out of each Infestor, which made it even more deadly for Pride.
Yeah, that was basically Pride's plan going up to this. He was just everything was building up to that one attack with the mothership. He was gonna try and end it there, but unfortunately dragged on a little bit, and Destiny just got too big of a lead because like you said, he had those 2 extra expansions that whole time of that fight, and then after that, those expansions were just completely left alone, and his macro just kicked into gear and ended up winning the game.
Yeah, that was really, really well done by Destiny. I like that play with Infestors.
Yeah, a good play with the Infestors. We'll probably see more of that in the future. And I hope everybody enjoyed this game from MLG Columbus. Columbia? Yeah, Columbus, right? I was saying Columbia earlier, but anyways, Columbus from MLG Columbus. What is the next MLG? Anaheim?
Anaheim, yep, in California.
Wow, Anaheim coming up in California. That should be pretty good. I'm kind of curious to see what Koreans are going to show up there. But and what other players from Europe? Because, we didn't have too many players from Europe show to Columbus.
Yeah, like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Like Naniwa, Thorzane, Morrow.
Yeah.
About it almost.
Yeah, show.
Yeah, sure.
So, yep, hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. You can check out more of our commentaries at youtube.com/EonShiKeno. See everybody later.